To me, it's a lifestyle that keeps me sane. If my whole day was just behind a computer, sitting in a cubicle, I don't know what I would do. They're part of my being, I guess, how I define myself. They all have their own personalities, don't you? They have such a happy personality. Getting to interact with them on a day-to-day basis, they're like my friends. It's nice to be able to say that I am a farmer. Pigs! Pigs!
Well, I first got to know Colt when he was a brand new guy at the Extension Service. He put on these conferences where he was teaching people about beef, and we would go to them every year. And so I learned a lot from him. And then as Hearthstone got bigger and our customers were asking us, where can we get chicken and turkey and pork? And I knew that Colt was raising pigs, and I knew that he knew what he was doing. And I really like how he has been spreading the word about this quality that can be grown on small family farms, right here in New England.
We brought Berkshires into the University of Maine to do some low-cost production studies, and that was a very small grant that covered the startup, but it wouldn't sustain the pigs over a long time. So we had to sell breeding stock. And that was one of the things that we were lacking here in New England, was good quality genetics on the pig side. So that was going to be our goal, was just to bring good quality genetics in here and being able to distribute those. I came from a third-generation coal mining family. My dad always told me that I needed to go to school so I can work with my mind and not my hands like he did his entire life. There was some wisdom in my dad's words, so I basically went to school till they wouldn't let me go anymore. Undergraduate in Kentucky, a master's in Texas, a PhD in Arizona, a postdoc at New Mexico, and I ended up here in Maine as a state livestock specialist for cooperative extension, and now I'm an associate professor at the University of Maine.
When I was starting out, the truth is, I really didn't know much about anything. We bought 5 cows the first year, and I was really looking to learn. And I remember he would have these cattle conferences, and I would go, and I'd be so excited about them, and just kind of really absorbing information. And so I learned a lot from those.
When I start my talks, it's like, I'm going to talk about this as it's a business, because I think a lot of folks, especially here in New England, they're getting into farming because that's what they want to do, and it's more of a lifestyle than a business, and they're trying to morph it into a business, and so the lines get a little blurry sometimes. The things that I learned in school, I apply on my own personal farm, and to help other folks improve the efficiencies and sustainability of their farms. That's my passion. That's what I love to do. We have to feed 9 billion people by the year 2050. And we cannot do that without improving the efficiency of which our food system works. Quantity over quality, that's an argument, right? At some point, I think we could do both. If we employ sustainability and animal welfare standards, I think we can get there. It might increase the cost of production, but the general public really cares about those issues, so they know exactly how those animals are raised, treated, what they're fed, so on and so forth. It's important that folks understand where their food comes from. You're buying more than just the meat, right? You can also be part of the story and join in.